I made this video a few weeks ago when this incident actually took place. I was so sickened by the story that I was unable to post the video. I realize now that the video needs to go out, so here it is. And I hope you understand why I could not release it at the time. That said, please keep this family in your prayers, along with the other children who are being done the same way. Because just a week or so after this story, when I made this video, another story came out of another toddler who met the same fate. Unfortunately, we are ignoring the actual problems in this world and trying to make solutions for problems we don't have. We need to focus on saving children and helping the children. This cannot be allowed to continue. Thank you for watching. Here's the video. Hey, welcome back to the Big Rant Show. I don't know what to do anymore with these people. I really don't. I come across story after story of children being harmed, abused, and even worse, by adults who are tasked with their care. You have Malia Davis down in Houston, who is likely dead. You had AJ Friend, who was killed by his parents. Why? Because he soiled his pants. Something 5-year-olds are prone to do. And now there's this story coming to you from Richmond, Virginia. It's absolutely disgusting and absolutely heartbreaking. Now, people might wonder, why do I cover stories like this? It's because we need this evil exposed. And we need to stop allowing it to happen. That is why I cover these stories. But the police in Richmond, Virginia have been investigating the sexual assault that led to the death of a 17-month-old toddler. Nariah Brown, 17 months old, was at a hotel with her mother, and her mom left her with her boyfriend that she'd been her boyfriend of a year, and a friend of hers that she'd been with, or she'd known since she was in 4th grade. Two people she trusted to care for her daughter, not to hurt her daughter. She took a friend somewhere they had to go and came back and found that her daughter had been sexually assaulted, violently sexually assaulted. 17 months old, people. 17 months old. I don't care how screwed up you are in the head. 17 months old? Really? Her mother is heartbroken, of course. She thought she could trust these people. And let me read a little bit here from the story that I found. She returned to find her daughter, her baby, had been horrifically assaulted. She rushed Nariah to the hospital where doctors discovered multiple injuries, including punctured lungs and fractured ribs. She is quoted as saying, I was in a panic mode, disgusted, in total shock. Children don't deserve this. If you were tasked with a child's care, your job is to care for them, not to harm them. And how could you break somebody's trust like that? And not just the mothers. The child trusted you. I don't understand how you could see a 2-year-old as something to try and have sex with. It doesn't make any sense. A little toddler, not even 2 years old, lost her life because some man decided he had the right to violate her. He thought he had the right to do what he did. Now, according to the Richmond police, somebody has been arrested in connection, or at least a person of interest has been arrested. He was picked up on a parole violation, or probation violation, something like that, by U.S. Marshals, and they do believe he is at least a person of interest in the case, as they're still trying to piece this together. But I don't understand. Maybe I'll never understand the way this world works. Maybe I don't want to understand. I don't get it. If you got these problems and you can't control yourself, I suggest you seek help. There's no reason that a young, innocent, 17-month-old baby should be dead right now. A mother should not be having to plan the funeral for her 17-month-old because somebody decided to rape them. I really don't understand people. I see it all the time, every single day. Another story about a kid who was abused or murdered by a caregiver or a parent. Somebody tasked with their care. From daycares to schools to churches to even their own homes. And we keep letting it happen. You want to know one reason it keeps happening? Is the almost non-existent sentences we are giving these people. If they have a photograph of a naked child, that's 20, 30 years in prison. But if they actually rape a child and they don't take a picture of it, that's only a few months in prison. Maybe a few years, if that. It doesn't make sense. We got our priorities backwards. This is one of the most disgusting stories I have ever covered here at the Big Ranch Show. And you know what? I just happened to come across it. The likelihood is that this happens far more often than I see. And the fact that I see cases like this every single day of the week disgusts me. Anyhow, if you have any information, if you're from the Richmond area, you have any information about this case, call Richmond Crime Stoppers at 804-780-1000. Again, that is 804-780-1000. I hope the person that did this, I hope they rot in hell for one, but two, I hope they rot in prison first. I don't understand. We have all these rights we give people. We give more rights to the criminals than we do the victims. And I'm sorry, if you rape a child, the one thing that should be required by law is physical castration. Case closed. If you're gonna rape a 2-year-old or younger, for sure. But I think rapists, that's something rapists should have to deal with. Or something. Anyhow, this has been the Big Ranch Show. I've been your host, Jacob Keck. And I'll see you down the road.